Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a classic kind of smoky eye with you, and this is leaning towards, you know, when we all started doing our smoky eyes and everyone would call it panda eyes or whatever, but this look is inspired by that time, and this is look number 12 using the Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette. Can you believe it? Number 12. You can find this palette at Walmart for $15. Let's get started. Today we're using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer and a hard candy chilling wonder powder to catch the fallout that we are most likely going to have. Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette, because we're using the black in the palette. But first off, we're going to take a fluffy crease brush and use the gray in the palette. This gray is seriously one of my favorite shades in the palette. It's matte, it's creamy, it's blendable, it's buildable as well. It's very nice, but I love that once you get it on the eye, it transforms into this like dusty purple shade, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to windshield wiper that messily in the crease, and next up I'm taking a more pointed, tapered pencil style crease brush and picking up the black. Now at first I'm just going to put like a bunch in the outer corner. I'm literally going to pat it into the outer corner. Patting also is going to help avoid some fallout. It's not going to take care of all of it, but patting that in there, pressing it on to the lid. And I'm going to drag this about halfway onto my lid as well as into the crease. Now once I have that, I'm going to take my blending brush that I used the gray, and I'm going to start blending the black with the gray. And look how easy that blended out, how quickly that blended out. They just kind of melt into one another. The quality of this palette is shocking. Now I'm taking the shimmery white that's in the palette there, and I'm going to take that on a flat shader, and I'm going to spritz it with my e.l.f. active spray, and I'm going to foil this, wet it, whatever you want to call it, and apply this to the lid. Now while doing this, I want to talk about how the palette on the website claims that you can use these eyeshadows wet or dry, so I always wet these shimmer shades in the palette no matter what, so they can perform to their full potential. And I'm going to blend the black in with that white. And I'm going to work on both eyes there. And once that's blended and I'm happy, I'm going to take the white, the very white matte in the palette, and I'm using that as my highlight. Because when I think of old school kind of smoky eye that is kind of evolved from just the black smear on the eye, I think of the white highlight as well. So I'm going to use that on my brow bone, and I'm going to blend it in with a crease shade and blend all those together. Once again, very nice blend, and it blends in seamlessly. I'm going to take that beautiful gray shade on the lower lash line and really work that in with my pencil brush and just smoke that out. I don't want it too smoky because I don't like my eyes completely closed off all the time. And I'm just taking more shimmery white shade and applying that in the inner corner. Now this is the Believe Beauty Long Lasting Eyeliner in Caviar. I'm going to tightline my upper and lower rim. And AOA Studio Lash Adhesive and the LaColors DramatiLashes. And I'm applied those off camera, that gave me trouble, and I'm going to use my Revlon lash curl to mesh my real lashes with my false lashes. And there's the finished eyes. I'm really happy with how they turned out. Believe Beauty Extend Mascara to further mesh my real lashes with the false ones, and this lip combo, the LaColors Nude or Highshine Nude Lip Gloss and the LaColors Nude Glam lipstick in Oh Teddy. And this is the finished look. You can't do the classic smoky eyes, I feel, without a nude lip or a red lip. And here is look number 12 using that Wild Heart eyeshadow palette, and it's classic smoky. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found the tutorial helpful, and will try the look out for yourselves. Thank you so very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos using the Wet n Wild Wild Heart eyeshadow palette.